Bukiri na ote mensabenkum ehai na enche bia mene lawyer Kwaku Amodate na ye ono hwan radio so na yensem no yanwi SSI ebeto aso ewo ha na mamensha se emfi owura Sabek Bugiri eho enche bi o mampani John Dramani Mahama o se 24-hour economy no wa launch Emma or can say obehia $4 billion dollars and a DBD surge mano. If it's bra 2023 mu and I said 2022 I started a year the campaign no. He kept on mentioning 24-hour economy, but on one says I no candidate, you know. When to me and chirim the supporters the chita for to me and chirim a year. The first budgeter ononyam for Atoforsen, Dr. Atoforsen, e ko read ye, yante hon hwe, e che ansa no mampani e call parliament, e no kan say, omo be launch enti ote hon abadwaku omo aye. Now, sa 24-hour economy no. Is abugri wada one kasa, what ya say the bisine. Na one launch no, also here $4 billion. Private sector and any more quoteness. Answer we who is saying.
Yo, Medasipi. Dedika Mamincha, for na Mamunina. Good morning.
Good morning.
I mean, my Honorable Kennedy, Agyapong. Our Nam Council, a baby take over. So, Dedika 24-hour economy. Piano Farabai. And I've been here and found the NDC for say on person motor ban. Brunibeka say on the face value, okay, bad. Yenina say, but you're too kind kakra. Me name Mass, Massachusetts. Name you Juanajo. 37.8 an hour. During the day, no arrest. After that, I go to the library. The company doesn't close. You find a plastic can.
Okay.
Let you and some mere paint buckets. A load of paint at the whole of US. So it adds productivity. A good idea. After all, we are developing a nation. O many year, Papa, a year Papa mo biara. What do I say? That's my understanding of democracy. O many year, a year may nara. Nancy Utimu says, Mabunu no mu too quiet a month for a juma. So Mutimi any year. A good money. But and yet I know we near the 24-hour economy. Oh, dear, here. Omaba, they be a me baha meka. Ye train by 4 years. Don't beka, don't be ye. Yeah, by one receive one factory, they be a make us same way. And then Okwasi or Oko Norfa. I dance anyway. What's the evidence? One receive one factory. Very brilliant idea. But away. Where is it? How has that reduced poverty? On 24 hours, brilliant idea. And this is your first time your mababa. 2028 is just around the corner. You will be here. We'll ask questions. The problem of this country, Ayakasa, that's the problem about Ghana. We can talk. We can put in the laws. When it comes to implementation, big problem. And people are suffering. Ordinary people are suffering. A rich country like Ghana. Why must it be so? A crate of egg is 80 Ghana cedis. A day. A crate of egg. I call a school as Sanaka, Uchiba Kana made the one. But we're 80 Ghana cedis. We no more if you are one crate in 1 week, Asa. Why must it be so? 24 hours, a very good idea. Who do you train? Guzitan on an Crawford. Yeah, talk is cheap. Implementation is a problem. I'm saying this because as a journalist and following how leaders of this, whether it's my party, MPP, or the NDC, the way they do things in this country, we need to take tutorials from China. Me, you know, China. What I know about China, you Buzanga Bobo. any rice. It's leadership. The biggest challenge Ghana is leadership. All kasa me hwano, me tie no. Twan. Say 2028 wo ha. 4 years of our abu akontan. We bet stories. It's not just talking. The implementation is the biggest challenge this country has. Sometimes me say Ghana has a kasa who train. And I don't know aba. I bought more the answer or person or boa. Near ye train. Running from Paga to Tema. Running from Kumasi to Accra. I didn't need any. Running from Western region to Accra. Why don't you have trains in this country? Why don't you have tram in this country? Which civilized country in this world have you gone to that they don't have this? Okay, all you need is to call the Chinese. All you need is to call the Chinese. And will help us with this. And Mediane Bafom. That's the way I analyze some of these things in a context. And you know, Mukasa 24 hours, it's just so look. What are you saying? We're all in this country. Also, Matis almost say a National Cathedral. Almost on bed to
but with a different name.
Whatever it is. 6 months ago, what were they saying about it? 6 months ago, the NDC now in government. What did they say about it? Also, my boy almost on Betuaso. Very good. I've been to China. What the Albefi said is just one party in China. And you're one party. There are other parties there. And so someone say you see cathedral. They have a consensus. Nantia Siaba. You can say one factor, there's a consensus. That is why they are moving forward. That is why that country has advanced where it is today. You have only a politician line hook sinker. Where you know where Napa Nani, Agyapong, and then Nipano, an ordinary man on the street in Agyapong. No. 24 hours, brilliant idea. Yeah, try. And somehow can you know analyzing your to say, they are not too sure exactly what they are doing. To the best of my knowledge, 20-hour friends as phenomenon is a demand-driven phenomenon. So Uton, I'm fine say, Yamasa Kose and Akoko, Naman for Salai. No more talk, no man for obey to echo, no man for a banomo to above 4, still a man for Salai, a tokoko, above 6, and you may still no man for ever. Above 7, no man for ever. Obapon. Because that's a demand. So, a chinano, every able baby, another friend stand. And I say, Cofano, no, I then, what bomb, not Nipa never, no, load never, na then, na reduce. Na swat. What I say, no cocoa, no. Wait me on some idea, because there's a demand, there's a queue. But if there's not a queue, now so I preoccupy say, because una cocoa nukunu, obey 24 hours. One manaye, 2 friends saying, ayi odi nipa basa me ye be boana manaye ebra there's no demand obi ani o to koko na se kose no na 24 hours na o boa o you say where because we okunu no ntino na we yan saying that's just a simple and analysis na obi anybody listen can understand o you know what to koko no obi ani there's no traffic nipa ni ho mo to koko no abofo enwumre odi ase ntino so we dey wopon. But above 5, 6, na still na man for jina. Epe so mo tokoko no ko say. Send so be boa you know there. What me asiesi ho aye event other logistics say bia nipa mienu miensa be boa you know anas what the American say. Na traffic no swati, na demand na air so. So it's a demand driven phenomenon. Enya kasa. You might enhance it. Say be person obwana ebabat. It's not a government-driven thing. And tell you, okay. I'm sure the whole person say almost good. Because if you do the 24-hour now, to say me to say be on your passport. Now no more kind. The passport has a matter say 24 hours. Meaning say during our time no. 24 hours no. I mean a friend say not on your passport. Kana okohwa online service ni niaman. Idea near ya boy ya dada. But she said, Oko Bank. Now, once at 9 o'clock. Why no go to a bank say, Bia? You see 24 hour can bank and Oko Iska and I say, Oko transaction business. Port is say, Port already 24 hours. It's just a SEPS. And SEPS. Custom phone, I drew an in no more. But otherwise, that place is 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, dear, here. And take this one there, oh, dear, more time. And now, me to send Dr. Rukubo, I can say MPP. We have not been fed to the NDC. I didn't know by 5 months, 6 months. Near criticizes almost taking us on in Yama. Is he in this country? Rukubo, is he in this country? Yeah, is it the first time we have changed power? Don't you see know the history of how we do our politics in this country? For which reason is taking the MPP one for not allowing the NDC to have some grace periods, as it were, and some will criticize them. Yeah, trying. Yeah, trying 4 years time. When says that they will have to indicate in concrete terms. Almost 24 hours now, or more, and then they'll tell us how it has fed into productivity, and they'll have to tell us the number of people are more far because of 24 hours now.
Okay.
Yeah,
lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Maybe this a 24-hour economy, no. Simple. If demand, no, you cannot just turn up in one night to say may produce it because one who here may be bring acquiring electricity, who here security, any other. Who share a buying share and send our launch program now. And it does so be what any more about me provide the 7 year. Which me achieving the aim.
Yo minu me da CP se o manyasa konyai. Se me nso me fama no entum 24-hour economy no. Na edi kan no ma me mfa achia sonko. Emma ya tiefo ene ahwefo nyina. Na me mfa achia nso a ahobrase mu efri honorable Ken. O hene Agyapong. The ho and in the campaign team, and so FMI at here for any year for and canka the delegates are about where you need money and see him in the tier for no or the Chiakas here Emma Omo. The Empire Bonina and they say Onyamia or Tisro and any Munyam Asha Assasso Mano Onyamia or Chiribone, Nenso Waya Bonia Druno. On to Omunina Quandem. Na Embreno Swa Omun she Unyamia ni Munyam. Now who say there is one person in this race, or standing out amongst Omunina, the primus inter pares. The best among the equals. Your honorable Ken. And to also watch Yamunina. 24-hour economy, na my brother, no can from the Massachusetts, or can Mars, and it's a travel. Because it's a traveler, a developmental travel. You can't just create a 24-hour economy in an in-situ, meaning say, Odanyane was me created 24-hour economy. You travel every country be a drubiana almost 24-hour economy almost travel over the two developmental steps. A journey gradually before you reach that destination. Say, baby, a medroino, me to me a 24-hour economy. I see any say, as a businessman. My first love, my first marriage is in business. When I say marriage, my academics name, yes, it's business. I'm a strategist. Now, be a person who develop a business. You'll be your friend of critical success factors. Adia, ebema adina o person wo ye no, ebedi enkunim ana ebetumi ayeye. And the critical assuming say, but not admitting say, Ghana ya fa development miamua ni abedru baby a afei the 24-hour economy no it will come back organic. It will just come by itself. Automatic say there is a market, there is a demand, so we link the market. It's a demand-driven policy and an initiative. And you travel, and then the systems around will tell you, say, run your business 24 hours. And what are the critical success factors? Number one, countries say run it 24 hours. So offer Wawa, offer 7-Eleven, offer the New Jersey Turnpike, all the Shell, any petrol because car 24 hours. Enti obey here fool. Enti was offer now kubu. It's a travel. Enti critical success factor one. Do you have the infrastructure? That's question number one. They should answer the question for us. Do you have the infrastructure? And so will be per se 24-hour economy, also private sector driven. Or person will build a cashew manufacturing company or north. Yeah, a bit juice oil from the cashews, a bit may be the chemistry of cashew nuts, and the leaf, the plant, any day the medicinal values near you. Even you build a factory in Yinampo, you or north for your rose and
transportation.
Your trains and if I see a few more, you will be a hot and electricity or hono. So these are the critical factors
that fits
into the 24-hour economy. But this is not politics. This is the bolts and nuts of establishing a business. Japanese baker said the yin and yang of business, the bolts and nuts of business, the in and out of business. You were all these structures are now. Ukosremu onyansi ompono wano.
Tamale is a big problem.
Kania Krano almost used 24 hours. Dumsoba we saw it took the mercies and grace of Honorable Ken to give Tamale Teaching Hospital
a generator
for them to continue the 24-hour economy now. After na besi ebinimu tribunal. You see what I'm saying? And the critical stress factors yedi bi ho. So therefore we are doomed to fail. And man for nyansi onum Kenya anyhow. The new transportation ever ho. What you say? And the raw material no crown as a plantations crown, you share that ye be ho. Say by the plantations crown, you transcend share. Say, let us group them as agro schemes. You more technical advice. You need storage be a top of the babegum. You need even blast freezers a bit increase the shelf life of the bayre. In the factories scientists are how much chance I do say bayre. What are the byproducts are you being free from the tuber? And yes, I do when you know, say hallelujah or the 24-hour economy. How do you do that? And the first, ABS okay. Not akufo-addo, but the Nyansen through negotiations and stuff. Africans so you be trading among ourselves. And to trade never trading after. After they are negotiating at the head office no about Ghana. All the protocols are there. And you sit down and plan say comparative analysis. I will say Ghana ya hodia ye wo ewo munie. Oko Nigeria omunibi. You bet me do tomato ha, untimi nua bi wo ha. You bet me say wo ha, untimi nya say wo ha. And you say ko Kenya for be here. Uko Burundi on be here we. Uko say ya on be here we. And I'm open here to trade delegates
within
Africa ha. Ako din komo pa. Say, we establish among ourselves trade. Protocols no tariff reduction, reducing trade barriers.
And enhancing transportation.
So investment and trade.
Yes, yeah.
What transfer your side in terms it's a journey. You can't just get to the top, the roof. You have to start from the base. The grassroots, business establishment. What you need in farms, what you scientists, what Kabwantini, uni Kenya dinkombo, uni Uganda dinkombo, uni Burundi dinkombo, uni Swaziland dinkombo, uni Egypt dinkombo, Tanzania, Tunisia, etc., etc. What built that trade relations? See when you pay, and to say Batakra at the end of Kenya for Ghana, yes, you know, exchange. What is idea when you then you think about a dear type of factories and a building. Now, sir, factories come back building. The human capital, na woman, may hear scientists. Take for, are you ready? Me here human capital. Kevas, are you ready?
Coordinated.
Legon, are you ready?
Wow, coordinated.
Until you build a whole ecosystem. It's an ecosystem of business. You develop it. But the educational arm, bebem, energy arm, bebem, human resource, bebem, transportation, bebem,
logistics.
Logistics. All these are then what market linkages, the flow of goods and services. Now also be pumping $4 billion United States dollars at the Remuno. Odi ukoma hwan? Odi ura sector bem. What you say? Is it agric? Now agric a different type of products, a different type of factories they be building. Do you even understand the way agric sector no kra no? Ale, the architecture e Ghana hana. Do you know say Ufa Wanchi area where tomato kwani binyana? Do you know so kwa Santia Kemo and wa emre anybody any menke any binyana? Do you know undo a rice a wahefa? Na hifa krana ya yan emwa. Na hifa krana ya kasa ya fish farming na ibetumi aye. Na hifa krana cocoa kwaya predominant. Na hifa krana ye dia catch so ebeso. Na hifa krana ye dia banchia ye benya bebrebe. Na hifa krana ye dia ye friend say sugar cane na ye benya. What yes I lay out in classification donations away no. Then you see them say factory burn and midi besi ha a bit benefited from these natural resources. You haven't done those things yet. No calculus, no arithmetic, no algebraic expressions of how to organize this. And then you wake up one night, all of a sudden, because of a campaign message.
Yes, 24-hour economy.
You see, because they say 1D, 1F.
Yes.
Because they say this. So let me also come out with a sweet slogan and find a music to attach it. Now, what you about? Then a whole discussion. I am going to create 1.4 billion jobs for Ghanaians. How did you arrive at those jobs? I'm going to stimulate the economy of Ghana by injecting $4 billion into the economy. How? At what point? Have you asked all the sarcastic questions? Sarcastic questions, no? How? When? Who? Where? What? If you ask these questions and if you are able to find answers to those these questions, Socratic questions, Socrates said it, Socratic, if you ask these questions and you get the answers to be great, then you call all the scientists, you call the academicians, you call all the businessmen, designers. Let's sit down. Tell us, Agric, a debe produce na Ghana ha, you will control chair Nigeria, you will control chair Burundi. No one catch them. Now scientists tell us, Ufa banchi siwa, a debe de benya free mu, you benya ethane, you benya industrial starch, you benya alcohol, you benya way. Now, it's a benya sanoma way, you know. Do we have pharmaceutical companies in this country to use the starch properly for syrups? Yes. No, we don't have it. Both pharmaceutical companies. These pharmaceutical companies, and you find the best supply, the best product in this particular market. So you support the pharmaceutical companies. While in my area, your friend is saying, all over the country. So there's a ready market. Yeah, the do buy the factory ho. Yam niema. Yam no Agyapong commercial. So udi be na utombi. Udi be na utombi. Di gare free banchi ni fufu free mono. Na ye fa attain. Na ye fa starch. Na ye di ye niema. Na ye feed pharmaceutical companies no. After Ghana becomes a hub of trade and investment. Then you can wake up one again after travel through all these analytics. Then you can say 24-hour economy. Even that will not come from the mouth of the government.
No.
It will come organically from society.
The system now,
the business
ecosystem
now, business minds, the business talent in itself. No, the spirit of the business will say, I am ready for us to produce more because the demand is there, the market is there, people are asking, so we need to satisfy the market because there's a big market opportunity gap.
So, lawyer, me said the whole can you know there. Omanpeni a cancer policy we no be launch He didn't mention any of these because necessarily come Ghana who said the my unit said the obubo was dear my unit, and that we are ready to go. So one can we be anti we be there, then the policy is dead on arrival.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm not doing politics. You went on a sabbatical leave for 8 years. And if you have all this 24-hour economy and can over out over with your blueprint, over with your dashboard. I'm going to give you one example. Time and akufo-addo, I can't say Mayor 1D1F, Mayor we or buyer or win a 2028 6 pair. No catch a daughter 16 pair. What's it? Give me my dashboard. Give us a dashboard of the implementation. Dashboard will tell me the timelines. Or buy any 1 year. Yes, you started a free HSS because what plan at the end of them has the blueprint. Or buy yes, you started 1D1F. All the initiatives started flowing because or one or TFA no not all planning. Same way. And you do maybe Ghana mabunu so mu here juma. I'm making analogies. Obi in throughout the lifetime wa autonomy ma. It was street so. Obi the lifetime is about business, job creation. About the lifetime wa employ for. About the lifetime no say here electricity. I mean to generator the lifetime say here and we for until wa secondary school mo the electricity bill I will pay for you go to school. Health maminya way. The lifetime or one blueprint of development and growth for the country throughout the lifetime.
Which is different from mainstream politicians.
This is different from mainstream politicians. I know they were roll on his sleeves on Abu Ken. Abu born in Papa was share Wellington boot. Or Kofumu or Techima. I work in Tampo. Where job banche, where who see a job banche. Or who say my build factories. Or they here say they almost see bread. Or who by before so can tie any banche airbar. Or here say let me gather them and group them into agro schemes. Maybe build a factory I work in Tampo from nowhere.
And Amantin,
yeah. Which is over the center of Ghana, and Ghana being the center of the earth, close the center of the Ghana. And ti wayepe, ne sechi amwamwa, or ti only be for us. And ti the can make Mahama problem the difference between Mahama and other presidents and our person Honorable Ken. He has a practical example of implementation and execution.
Sanity.
And it is not just a talk. 24-hour economy. But if you let me control honorable 24-hour economy is exactly what I'm talking about. Because already you call hoa or see who may you call oti or see oti may you num river no so yeah ever ye friends how to say dambai. Na ye nam so no so aye quality panto so aye ko no gina panto no say ya na o share the stretch of mountains covered with greeneries and ye enwura gu hosa o say ahakura wo hwensu ye da ho ye ye betimi ama airstrip bi abaha obetimi fa plane from Accra anywhere obeba baha na how about your wedding you be beautiful places wa ha obaba your wedding panto in nam so okọ obeba for a weekend tour and then you go back. You see, what planning idea on the team is like a map embedded in his head. All he's looking for is an opportunity in real life situation to implement such. You do Ashanti region, or you do I've seen a central region, western north, Bono, Ahafu, Bono East, Savannah, the 5 northern regions, all the 16 regions, you know. In his mind,
or plans,
or plan B, and put with the tourism crown on him, baby, or did the Minister of Tourism, this is dynamics of thinking. Oh, and Honorable Mekase, I will create 24-hour economy, 7-11. No, he has walked the path
in a vacuum.
Or no, who's animal when you say a journey. And the journey no so one started then yet 2028 or be president he has when in no be started journey no or started journey no at the age of 7 on the street of Bantuma on Boko school and then on the streets of Accra or Kenshi on the table our pampanso enti what to pano what taxi And the obi a wo to bibi a wo ti jaho a wo ya de bi a wo ye no. Na se jane si wo ho na odwin on odwin ho say we need to do something. It's not about 24-hour economy. It's not the talk of 24-hour economy. It's about implementation and doing the right thing. Doing the right thing.
Okay.
Woman can hear you also. Woman building roads. He is thinking about say a free. How come? Papa not in Massachusetts. Obetimi a train or Washington DC. A Sala train or Amtrak. Power. New York. Port Authority.
Yes.
Port Authority. We do our choices. Yeah. Obetime decided to jump onto Greyhound. Obetime decided to jump onto Peter Pan. Obetime decided to jump onto Edith Hollywood. Obetime decided say, let me enter the train. Our Port Authority. Wow. Or I can even go to airport from the Port Authority. Now for him. What you say? And before build good Holland tunnels and big tunnels, Lincoln tunnels at a far river, the Hudson River Sea. Now you have with the cocoa and the gold and all the resources.
Still exporting the raw.
And then we are talking about 24-hour economy.
Also, no comes home called Dambai. Water transport in Ghana here, from Akosombo to Bupe. And Kayo leaders are more journey forwardly. I think by this time. Odi niema even your friend say landlocked countries see say bebre no omo fuel na omo dey corn off no omo goose. It shouldn't be traveling by road from Accra to Burkina Faso.
Now wait,
it should go by water transport.
This a man. The air can let me add it. Or share from all the way Winneba to downtown Accra. Opune dahosa. Na traffic at Chien, Ewo Kaswa, Malabu, Eba. Emra Opui, and then Dawoya, bet me a funny pay do my fasusa. No. On me build the road, Kakabia say, ye be bubu for the egu. Our Kaswa, Accra, money dream near to compensation. But rather no, or ye best a boat. Ye be foul from Kaswa to Atlantic Ocean in our territorial waters.
Within a short time. And there should have been one even from Tabadi to Tama.
Who do our center? What you see? Who see what our center? These are the high courts. These are the Supreme Court area. The post office way. Una come Macaulay.
Kwa your business no as
member say here, Montreal member say here na. Here can say you know, Franco Trading Enterprise. Or some man can share say. No being himself phone and kwa no ton. Onya phones not ton. Enti Nokia phones, Samsung, iPhones biya obi. Se me ka say, okwa benye biya to. Na esan na djuma penti. Akofa smart TV aba a oton. Franco air conditioners nso akofa bi aba. Chester freezers and refrigerators nso oton bi ho. Washing machines, microwaves, blender. Near any can say was sank of CCTV cameras aba. Oh yeah, or for a be out quadjuma, pursue who near cost you fee, when none in no fee honor, or pursue who near coswa. But what they answer the CCTV cameras to be a Franco, now they are fee ho. Where you and answer estates being a moment tibumoa, but me a quarter top CCTV cameras in the Namdia Bobo, Sebeya, maybe cost or what Munina Mubihunu. In Tibo, what they answer be Fred Franco for. 0246 422338 0555 939311. On my last number, 0302 225651. Franco or Cecil phone papa efi anyhow. I mean, come Mr. Bugri Hobi na ye ready say. Sanity Africa, or my survey be. Na survey no mo ye no. No mo hwe se MPP flag bearer race ye ohoi. Inipo mo ayi omo ti omo agina no. Omo ne delegates, omo beto aba ne bi. E no mo no bi se omo nsem. Omo hwe mu nyina omo bi se omo nsem no. Omo sample size and not lawyer. It was I think 3.7. Ena that means more than 700 no mo dey. And actually say, when we young for Canada or Agyapong, 51.4%. And our D A lead. Survey we are abay who is because who tear and someone about Canada and Japan in its maka. On Namwa Nenko for no dream, son, I hear Cocasa, no, the dream baby binya a beer juma. Now or heard the a how do a then I made me a factory ben maybe you are a then you bid you ha. Na abwa a juman, say raw material, babwa, and near there. Survey and Crawford, and I say Sanity Africa for a year. Akrabugi wadaroma umpuni saying.
Okay. Me. Oh, 7 now. O can was me. There be a me baha me can was say.
Okay.
Emraso say ye politics and I ye PP party. Ye bibia. Ye money ye scientific kakra.
Okay.
Me and sorry preocupe. Say ye see. Yan shisha yan scientific approach.
Okay.
Enfante chiri kakra. Want me nyan finchim kra. Try and have some scientific approach to it. Because I know sano, it gives you an informed outcomes for an informed decision.
Okay.
Where a research.
Yeah.
2028 by your party this is original wakao. It's not going to be business as usual. Nebejina wakano. This is a party no echo grounds. Say nipa ben ye de ne ba obetimi win 2028. Party ni nyenye nso ebinumu aye. Actually say 51.4%. A percent and I say susu say yedi honorable Ken Ba can win power for us. And that should be the ultimate. Nancy, His Excellency President, former President Kufo, I can say party butaye pa the baseline here then. It's to win power. It's not about people's interest. It's not about party leaders' interest. It's about the party being in government. It's about the party being in government. It is a research. Na just honorable Ken Nebe winia. So they naka a superman say there yeti. So party no kra engineer said we omo engineer. Omo so no should try and do research.
Yeah.
Now we say your candidates nyina eba no within the party and within the Ghanaian population. Omo die hinia no ba obetimi agitumi amaye. Ene here. And only that's the baseline. And so be the research about just honorable Ken Lydia. No, never say. Almost no original. Okay, say no. What do we do? How do you consolidate it? It's very important. And yeah, about say a man for no more interest. And a yakophobia by ya grounds on interest say and as say. What you say? Research in soon as and the ASA, it be a china and say china, it misses. They also move DHA scientifically. I say, Uncophobia, so or person would deep partner a kind. Or more dear Henny do more bar. I didn't call baby, so MPP, a candidate in ye. They will do what? To buy into it.
Okay.
And research now shows say Kennedy, a lady.
Okay.
And you know, for me, it will make the work easier for us. And I not just national, even region by region. It's a partner to me a month for. And I say, me video be a former director of research in our presidency, Dr. I don't know if you need this. Also, O'Connor or Shaq Kennedy, Honorable Kennedy one off our year campaign. So there's evidence. And I be also make you try lawyers for where you businessman and where you bidder. Yamana Quenya.
Okay.
Yeah, so also no. Ne name dear no, then the practicality now warrior. And the maker was saying, Ghana, your problem are practicals. Implementation is our biggest challenge.
Okay.
Nice proposal, nice idea. And so Edu say we will put it into practice. Now the needed outcomes, the needed a friend say effect na happen, which is to reduce poverty. Onya. What you say? And to know yamma obi a way be the number day. Embe even here.
Okay.
And this is backed by research. And yes, be obi na eka.
Okay.
O di ase. Yen sorry nyina yen timi fa nipa na obetimi awu nipa. That's the baseline for me. O di ase say yes idea and then what's the point?
Okay. Cancer.
Yes, sir.
Survey no me no di kan ebo ho nkomo kakra.
Yes.
Which me question be say say enti Tim Ken ma relax say survey no buy no ye na ye lady 51.4 we say no we kra na kire mo say say
Eye adwuma mo
honorable Ken team no aye ne ho aye adwuma fi say o kan asem bi e radio say munu ya no nso at the same party munu omo kọ no omo nso nai because ono e bi ono enso peso owi no obi ne ho anadwen say oba no abelusu ono nso peso owi no o hwesa bi we obi say eh da bi esem so mayire me ho nti esem so mayire me ho so
Yes, sir.
yentu aso
Enti edi kan no survey emudro ejina ekua omuye survey no sa kuo no I was say omuye independent ekuo ya omunye bias omuni bias mind name ompese ahwehwemu na omaye no
eye finchim
trudo kroje enti osi ye from Sanity Africa me kra ona bom di ma meti
about 3 or 4 African countries.
yes and na omo aye omo research no research na ba na the ma research no abomi ama sit up properly and they say research say oh yeah o target group no so ehia
sanity
the target group the sample size the degree of confidence the error margin and the type of questionnaire
crowd be deploy crowd
yeah odi be busa omwa odi koma wo and the type of tools ube use to do your analysis and the objective of your research and don't that be baby researching whether or not a genuine research or a genuine research from our methodology now these are independent people and a one or research now interestingly no the target audience not almost to one a MPP delegates and a massa research we know so unique and distinctive from any other researcher about the bullseye the delegates woman from a sihine any a two of the party woman a race ya ye be koino ya ye lazy a boot you ya lazy a boot you ya ye on your marks ya ye be kono woman a be decided do be winning and any research biana e be use woman responses no it's a serious outcome
yeah
and almost 51.4% in favor of Honorable Ken by taking it serious. But at the same time, it's a warning to us. Say, Obia to America Krana Obia, your bot don't cry and collaborate with Aguna Santi. Say, finish hard. Udi Kano Krano, now go for finish hard. Because they want you to reduce o time no ya de be kon ka betimi de bia o de bia be 9.1 e be 100 meters I person this 7 bar now breaking record. Our determination is to break records. Yeah, can campaign team the lazy able to be boots on the ground is to set and break records. And the 51.4 is not a record breaking percentage for us. It's yeah yen share sapomu nsuo yen fa yen sa en share demri fam na yen na because of these numbers Number one mom a shame crying. I'm a reason who said join the winning team. Delegates join the winning team because people are trailing behind us, and almost all who trail behind us. They are also galloping. They are coming up, and the more they move faster, we will move supersonic faster. You're calling with laser precision, with military precision. You're calling you also any papa. Now, interestingly, if you read the papers and the analysis they made now, they are not bureaucracy. Say, honorable, I take it lead favorable 10 regions. And you truly were the 5 northern regions. If you cry, you bang here. But who say, when you see such a survey, it shows your strength and your weakness. And it also opens up opportunities for you. And you can also identify threats. And you being statistical, you be practical. We know what to do next. We know what to do next. Yen Transiman number 51.4 and if we have to do more jobs in the 5 northern regions. We have to do more jobs in our savannah areas. What I say was Bono is we have to work very hard. It is in the papers. And almost classify and say, almost gender, almost age, almost unemployed. Now with your gender now.
Very detailed.
Mammy for almost your delegates no. Per almost resource no graphic delegate mono. And mammy phone and man a pe honorable sem. Because a map will be a canoe or saberima. And a member also a pe honorable sem. Because they also see themselves in him. Gender, honorable leading. A man to man more. Young man, a bad time. One man who near Jumaye, almost to fear, and took unemployed so. One more we are unemployed and say, you're unemployed. Say, move for honorable mra. Why? Because Nin Seba waka from the beginning. And Nema Odinebra from the beginning of his life. You know, it's about creating jobs and employing people, try to help people to get revenue, disposable income in their pockets to raise their life, to raise their families. And no need a trimu poll. And no add demonstrate to research even. And who can give a job? Honorable Ken. Because or you talk and do.
Sanity.
It is not about Obia, I will do SYZ, I will do SYZ. Now, the father of deception. But when he speaks, he does.
He does.
What you say? He becomes the focal point. Yes, Honorable Kenaba, no Obieba. Why? Because they have seen the light. And you help a man in Pierre Obieba. A do most of them so are edificator. Or they know any beguho, most Islam. Obia them the keba. Obia them the keba. Mumma show berry baby. Wakama hintas my day at me. And Mabunu or Enya GDA Ewonu pair the survey. Pair the survey. What I say? Enunti enna. Oshe young boys and girls from more universities areas or so. Yes, almost we school. And see woman Jumanyana. Now, some survey the outcome honorable summer all can one. Young collaborate now. One of the problems of this country and West Africa and Africa in general, they say, be buyer. They say a cough from never any brain drain.
Yes.
When we train our people in this
they
country,
migrate.
They move to other countries because a Juma or
sanity.
And to almost siphon your talents and skilled Lebanese ediko.
I said, look, I'm in yes. And yes, it's still going.
It's going on.
And so, service.
And so,
I have someone who works there. And I said, they be the back more sign letter of clearance. And to Ghana Health Service, they are losing. We are losing trained personnel. Yes. To the outside world. So bring the maybe the magnitude in our form. But that's what. Until now, here Obia, when jobs are being created, okay, let's say Crampona or body cardiothoracic. Into say, building more hospitals,
Emma nurses enya baby enya juma. Emma doctors entinemu. Emma mo ko akoto warasa ewo ma amanone no wo mo enya juma ewo ha. So it's going to be a reverse. It's going to block drain. And how na media de ene kono. And he's a creator of jobs. Or he's an innovator. And this survey na emabum edono. Na ma me phone nyina tu America kono hoyi. Na omomu ni adwuma yesi ono na ye pedo. Yeah, no to what capture 10 regions no. Yeah, the 5 northern regions also soon and very soon they will move to our side. No, it's telling you, say, MPP, we just don't want a flag bearer. We just want the presidency. We just want to win back power. Former President Kufo Betraho, who former President Kufo year. Nisun Nimpaibo and now all did say we lost power miserably. And he is looking for a day and moment as soon as possible. Say a bad day, you be yank back power from the hands of the 24-hour economy. Nediama obia or betimia practicalize the 24-hour economy in reality because no with the steel factory coming up.
Why? I don't know.
With the steel factory coming up. 24-hour economy. He is, Honorable Ken, is the embodiment of 24-hour economy. I will state it. Missing pay actually on there. So Honorable Ken is the embodiment of 24-hour economy because the one year we are CBR, the 1 year beer. If you have it, he say about 24 hours. See for 24 hours. Koi koshe starch factory 24 hours. Every now and then they thinking, you know, he Honorable thinks around the clock. And to be all things around the clock, 24 hours around the clock, or you're active and wanted to create economic activity around 360 degrees of his thinking. And nunti survey number, ye manenya ye debebrebe, ye huri na ye mose, nemum ebeshe ye nkurain, amaya ye adwumaden, amaya kan ye ho abom, ehun say. There is hope for the youth. Okay. There is hope for the party. There is hope for the country. And unti ehona yebeko. Okay. Nti yenka say research dey be aba. And na only papa no edi nkomo no say o mesa ya another research
one in October.
The entire ema yen jubilate so ba bebe adwumaden ni say in math, in statistics, you cannot use 1 point data
and conclude.
You cannot use 1 point data and conclude. And we are not concluding. We want to see many researches. You joining the
trend. Then you see a trend
analysis, the pattern. If this is the beginning, it's a great sign. I say you're crying. You're lazy buto. This is telling you, say, after Ghana for a beginning to understand who the man is. Okay. Ghana for a beginning to understand the purpose. Ghana for beginning to understand or money man.
And in a vision.
And in the vision of transformation, not just an ordinary meeting. He is the evidence of transformation. Yeah, a person or Ghana, ye bra. Okay. And nunti an independent Sanity Africa. It's a job they have on my year. Agyapong, a boy of home modern, yen train, or show who's some of the statistics to so. Yeah, number 7 and train bit to say, we Ashanti region, Honorable Ken was 53.5, Dr. Bomeo 29.7, Central region 60, we are rolling it. So Eastern region 60%, and Central region. And to almost yes, I know I think so almost as on regional basis. It is the overall national statistics, and they 51.4. It is not enough for us. Okay. It is not record breaking. Okay. It tells us say
But that's it. Urabugi, your 1 minute near point.
Oh, since you had we besides our boss, I can't say about Ken's time. Obi besides the time now, boss, and so I bought honorable Ken time.
Okay.
That's what I should say.
Okay. Eti, and then so, Hannah Bremer, crime, me, and come out to training in a see lawyer Kwaku Amodate. On the Meshas or radio no soa, a baha when yabre at Shenemanu. It is a Obika or ye delegates, no bika, same be the Adawa. What nase? There be a air chrono, no be never catch the war. Say, I hear na okotu and say, I buy my twice. Nti ana wamweni adaho
na me one word and delegates are omo Ashanti region no and ya catch them you know I say chairman Sabonsu or the Dr. Asasari then in a 2 foot trogu money mama money now no musa mo say adenti na oma fatu omo ho so na omo yesa e come day mu no na omo wo he time akofana teaching hospital linear accelerator no linear accelerator ye cancer precision ne MRI join it together omo contract no ewu ye. I'm talking to my own people ye omo Ashanti region because me fragna sante abusu afoko a hobby. Sa ewu ye no ese ye no omo contract wu ye no ya na omo ni abre se pese ye winu ye pese ye winu si onani abre no na o se chairman Sabonsu wo he na nsia sare wo he adenti na wo man kotua contract no na mo nam se honorable so bia nyuma honorable age contract bebrebe sika no na o de kotua $145,000 e de ko renew Kencity teaching hospital machine kese a oncology department here no taba no mu hiampa o say chairman Sabonsu na wo he na swami na wo he as honorable Ken e tompa 150 beds, not the skeleton beds but state of the art beds e de sumye ni beds ni e kan ho e ko chair wo
okay
munyam hu nansenya odi wheelchairs e ko chair wo Satan no nyina no oye ewo Ashanti region. Na ose chairman Sabonsu. Factory ben na wasi ya watu di Ashanti factory ben. Dr. Nsiansare. Hospital ben na wasi ya si Kumasi ya ebo ana Ashanti memu wa ebo awo. Ade na mu tu mfutrogu delegates na ni sa. Ade na mu nye din na mu ma wo mu nyusu wo madwene na mu kan sempa enipa mu di na chi no waye eniema waye mu ma wo mu kan. Na mun ton eno ye ton honorable Ken no e woni philanthropic enuma waye e woni contribution to the party e woni contribution to the country ne business that we be ebo emabunu no mun nam na mu tun futuro emwa yen
okay
enti mu ye mpanin munyai
okay me dey teacher entry buasi akọ me nam dey dwumadi ho chiame me do wase se utie ye na osan hwe ye ochina we san te ye nka Ejumedi ahodo eka no nyina no enyi TV no mfi ha enyi radio no mfiri Oman FM anya sa ebi anu akohwe nwura ana anu akotie nwura je so hwe he ya ma mo ni hwe anitia ahenawa